Hello, this is Deborah Cohen, Music and Books, and I'm back streaming on Amazon Live because I sell music, primarily Jewish music, but also Christian music, and sync music, which you can find on Amazon by doing an artist search for me, Deborah Cohen Music, DebraCohen. But that's not all. I also am an author, and you can again on Amazon look for Deborah Cohen Books. There's more than one Deborah Cohen. It's a common name, Debra Cohen. So you'll have to kind of look around. Sometimes you can find me on Amazon by searching Deborah Cohen Music and Books. But that's not all. I also sell band merch. Yes. And the name to look for when you're looking for my merch is DCM Merch. DCM stands for Deborah Cohen Music. Yay! I don't have my applause today, do I? Let me see if I do. So I hope you can really appreciate my music, my books, my merch. And I'm asking you to join this website for America's birthday in 2026, July 4th, 2026. I am inviting all Jews and all Christians in America to get together, like Bob Marley said, one love. One love, one heart. Let's get together and it'll be all right. Were those the words? I used to smoke too much pot, but I've cleaned up my act. That's why I'm a late bloomer. Too much partying when I was younger. But I'm back. Let's see, Steven Tyler said, I'm back. No, that's not. Anyway, okay. So please consider joining the website judeo-christianamerica.com. Again, that's judeo-christianamerica.com. Because I want you to be a part of this movement. And I'm working on a book to celebrate America's birthday. And you can see it over my right shoulder. Judeo-Christian America. Yes, yes, yes. Judeo-Christian America will be released on the birthday of America, July 4th, 2026. And I hope that you will get on board because we have the power as Americans, regardless of what your faith is. We all like to argue, it seems, about labels. I'm a Jew. Well, I'm a Christian. Well, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Let's say together, I'm an American. Yay, give me 5. So if you wanted to find out more about this, I do a podcast every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time called Judeo-Christian America Podcast. And until I can figure out how to get it on Amazon Live, it's also on Spotify. So look up my music, Deborah Cohen Music, or Deborah Cohen Books. And the URLs for those are DebraCohenMusic.com. Don't forget to spell my name right. Deborah, Debra, Cohen, Cohen, music.com. Or my books are DeborahCohenBooks.org. And so let me just play a few ads so you can figure out if you don't know who I am. As an indie artist, we don't have a record label to do all this marketing. So we have to do it ourselves. And let's see. Let's do a commercial about my memoir, which is Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. So No, it's not about sex, so keep looking elsewhere if you're looking for a cheap thrill. This is about denominations. Like I said, Jews and Christians, we got to tell each other Christians are the thing, Jews are the thing. No, God is the thing. Let's go for one nation under God, indivisible. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, you can go to SECTS, Drugs and Rock and Roll by Deborah Cohen. Or if you're watching this during the week of Passover 2026, I am giving away a free PDF of my book, Jewish Palestine, Arab Palestine, second edition. I'm giving it away because I want people to know that there is documented truth about the history of Palestine. And unfortunately, a lot of people in America don't know the truth. So download the PDF at the link below if you see this during Passover. It ends on April 8th, 2026, which after that time you'll have to buy the book. But if you're listening before April 8th, 2026, you can go to this website, editor.reedsy.com/S as in Sam, small s, / capital N as in Nancy, small s as in Sam, W, 59, capital C like in cat, 7. And you can get this book for free because I want everybody to know that the true history of Palestine, the secret documents were discovered in the UK archives by a scientist, and I saw his documents and put it in this book for you to know the truth. So you don't have to argue about, what is the real truth about Palestine. It's been documented, it's been found, and here it is in this book, Jewish Palestine, Arab Palestine, second edition. Also, I write about, as a baby boomer, that singing promotes good health and youthfulness. My glow is, I say, from singing. I'm 71 and I sing to God, and God's light, which is available to all of his children and whosoever will. If you truly sing for God and get over yourself and realize it's not about talent, it's about your love and intention for God, he will give you youth so that in old age we shall still be fresh and flourishing, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. Amen. Can I get an amen? That's in Psalm 92, the Shabbat Psalm, in case you didn't know it. But just to help us know more about singing for youth, I wrote a book called Soul Sing, Singing Torah for Health and Holiness. So if you're interested in feeling better about yourself and the world, get this book and find out Soul Sing. I also wrote a book which is on the list of Jewish Book Council authors, and I'm going to be doing an author tour in America in 2026 of the summer. And this child's book is called The Sand Garden by the Sea. I wrote this book because a lot of people don't seem to know that the Jews lived in Gaza way before the Palestinians were given that land, so to speak, by the Jews in 2005. So if you think, because I'm doing this because a lot of people think Jews suck, okay? Well, I'm here to tell you that to be a true Jew, there's always a counterfeit, but to be a true Jew means to be a light to the nations, And one of the things that the Jews tried to do to make peace with the Palestinians was to give up some of their land for peace. That is Gaza. And what did the Palestinians do with that land, that oceanfront, beautiful property? Find out in this children's book. It's an easier pill to swallow for some people that hate the Jews. And I will be touring America with this book in 2026, 2027 by invitation. So check it out. Jewish Book Council. Look for me as an author in that list to invite me to your congregation and or synagogue to talk about the truth from a child's perspective. So people don't get so ugly about it, It's a little bit gentler, if the truth is, that is. And so I told you about all those books. I'm working right now on a book that will be released on America's Birthday 2026. Oops, this way. Judeo-Christian America. And I want all Jews and all Christians in America to unite over this cause, to bring back the foundational morals of this country. And there's plenty of things that we can do together as Jews and Christians. So sign up for my newsletter to stay informed and learn how you can get involved. Go to judeo-christianamerica.com. And lastly, putting in a plug for my husband. Okay. He thought, he's an avid book reader, Marty is. So I thought, surely he could be an author. But after his only book, he petered out. It's a lot of work being an author. So, but if you like fiction about Israel, you can check out Enigma Jerusalem by Marty Cohen. And that would be a good thing. You can find the books online. So I think that's what I have for you today. And like I said, I'm going to play some ads so you can learn a little bit more about me. And I hope to see you signing up on my newsletter, judeo-christianamerica.com. The memoir that bridges three worlds most people never see together. The underground new wave music scene, the raw reality of trauma and healing, and the unexpected, often miraculous, spiritual encounters that shaped Deborah Cohen into the woman she is becoming today. Check it out. Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Now available in online stores near you.
Trembling hands, just hoping to belong. My whispers cut like sharpened glass when I don't fit your song. You call me strange, you call me soft, as if there's something wrong. I walk with my heart on my sleeve with a message of love. Still I bleed when my kindness is twisted and
I am the future generation of children in this world. Are my parents going to tell me the truth about Gaza? And where will they get this information? Certainly not on social media, but I found this new storybook called The Sand Garden by the Sea that tells me a true story about the Jews living in Gaza when Gaza was a beautiful place to live. Parents, don't wait for teachers to tell your children the truth. Find books like these to read to your children and tell them the truth.
What if I hear the voice tell me where I should go, even though it's not clear?
As a priest, I want to educate my members with a non-fiction book about Palestine that will give congregants a biblical perspective of the Israeli-Palestine conflict. I found this new book, Jewish Palestine, Arab Palestine 2nd edition, which was published right after President Trump took office in 2025. It explains the chronological details of the conflict and why the two-state solutions go against the Bible. I am asking my congregants to use this book in their Bible studies, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback.
I was born into a strict Catholic family where I learned to flinch before a hand was even raised. I spent my childhood waiting for a punishment I didn't understand. So I ran. I traded the pews for music college and the hymnals for a rock band in Boston. My life became a spiritual journey, one that I share with you. Deborah Cohen, music, books, and merch. Thanks for listening.